When Mike found their new house in Mayfair Estate, it felt like destiny. A fine duplex, spacious compound, half the price others were paying. How? Isabella had asked. Mike grinned. I met the landlord himself by chance. His car broke down near Akoi. I helped him. We talked. He gave me this house. No agent problems. God really showed up for us. Truly, it felt like an answered prayer. The kind of place they dreamed about while sweating in their self-con in I-Corda flat. This is exactly where they prayed to raise their 4-year-old daughter, Zara. This place is too quiet, Isabella complained, even though she was excited about the change of status. Quiet is good, Mike said, pulling her close. Where you missed the noise from the commercial drivers and conductors in our previous house. We deserve this peace. But peace didn't last long. That first night, as Mike looked through the blinds, he saw a woman in white standing by the road. She didn't move, didn't even look away, just stared at their house. Must be a neighbor, Isabella whispered. But her voice lacked conviction. Then 2 nights after moving in, Isabella came back in the afternoon and found footprints on the rug. She panicked at first thinking it was robbers, but nothing was missing. That night, she woke to the sound of footsteps in the kitchen. Heavy, deliberate, as though someone was dragging their feet. She shook Mike awake. He grabbed a hammer and stormed downstairs. Nothing. Everything was in place except the kitchen back door, which he was certain he had bolted, now wide open. The next week, strange envelopes began to appear. No name, no address. Just a note inside. Get out while you can. At first, they ignored it. But then at night, light switch flipped off by themselves, and then the shadows. For months, they heard shadows running around their room and their daughter's room. The security guys must have gotten tired of their calls and complaints because they swore they never saw or heard anything in their patrols. Until their neighbor, Mrs. Deli, an elderly woman in her 50s, stopped Isabella by the gate one evening. My daughter, you started seeing it too? That house, people don't last there. Bad things happen, and then they leave suddenly. She squeezed Isabella's hand and begged her to be careful. The warning sent shivers down Isabella's spine, and immediately she called her husband, and together they called their pastor to come and pray. As soon as the pastor stepped foot inside the house, he paused, closed his eyes, and blasted in tongues. There is evil here, he said slowly. He ordered 14 days fasting and prayer and gave them a list of things to get for the deliverance session. After the deliverance, things seemed to return back to normal until 2 weeks later, the disturbances began again. Isabella noticed her dead lizards, dirty footprints, and locks of hair inside a house she cleaned. The last straw came when their pet dog Wazuna lived, and after it was thrown in the dustbin, pending when Llama came. They came home and found it in their daughter's room. Her screams got their attention, and there it was, dead, decaying, and smelly on top their daughter's bed with its eyes cut out.